Here's another story of how I yet once again got a medal that is not gold at the local blue belt tournament. So I started by doing a little warm-up session with a friend of mine, another blue belt, and actually it's the first time I actually warmed up properly, so I was feeling very confident. As you can see, in retrospect I probably should have fixed my hair before filming the video, but I was feeling very confident. I looked at my opponent and he was not looking confident at all, so I decided to wrestle, which is very unusual for me. We tied up together, I sent some foot sweeps, and I immediately shot for a takedown, got him, and I felt very good. As you can see, I immediately walked away, very confident. Awkward moment, referee a bit in my way, but hey, fuck it. I offered my opponent to just slide down on the floor. Thought we were gonna get resetted, but hey, whatever happens, you know. We started wrestling again. I was feeling confident that I can take him down again and again. Was feeling good, warmed. And yeah, we start clinching again. I go for a body lock. I'm not sure what happened here. I was feeling a bit too much adrenaline, I guess, and I do dumb shit and I end up on the bottom. Now, this doesn't count as a takedown for him, so that's fine. I lost no points, and of course we do a little slow roll forward to kind of show that we don't give a shit, even though we did. And there, now we're in half guard. Okay, so from here I have zero fucking clue what's happening right now, and I end up on top, which is very appropriate for my game. He manages to re-guard. I try to pass again, he re-guards again. A bit of a back and forth battle. I felt a lot stronger than him, so I was just putting heavy pressure on top, trying to put hip pressure, shoulder pressure, head pressure. And yet he manages to get on his knees. I go for another body lock. I take him down again. Put a lot of nasty head pressure right on his jaw. He was, yeah, as you can see, his face is just screaming in pain right now. Keep the pressure. I had to mount. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty good here. I'm putting heavy pressure on top, just trying to maintain the control. I know that I'm doing well on points for sure, but I thought that I could have done a lot better from here. Now we end up in side control and we're gonna get reset in the center. I give my opponent a little move to the center with a little hand gesture, and we start from side control. From here I would like to go to mount, get his back or submit him. But yeah, I'm more about top control than I am for going for submission, so my matches are a little bit slower than I would like them to be, but at least I know that for certain I'm keeping the control. And now we're in mount. So from here I try to isolate the arm and go for a half Nelson. It's a very common technique that I've been working on lately, and it manages to actually get them in belly down back control, which is my favorite position since I've been working for a year on it, I guess. And now there it is. Now from here I can put a tremendous amount of hip pressure. I can start going for the neck choke, just being brutal. Yeah, my coach actually says anything underneath the eyebrows is the neck, so I live by that code, and we get a quick tap from the belly down. I'm feeling very confident, having a little manly walk to the center. Who's number one? That's definitely not me, but still, at least at this tournament I am. And a little bow. Now, the next match is going to be in a second. I'm still feeling pumped, still feeling confident for that one, and I was wearing my hoodie the whole time off the mat, so I kind of kept the warmth. Awkward moment with the referee again. I don't know why I'm so awkward with this guy. He looks pretty cool. I should be less awkward, but hey, I don't know. I was also awkward with my opponents, I think. And we go again for no guillotine that I've never fucking drilled before, so I don't know why I'm going for it. But nice little arm drag and a foot trip there. We stabilize the position, and I'm starting to pass his butterfly by lifting up my leg, and boom, we made the side control. From here, it's a bit of a scramble. I have kind of a shitty body position, but we go for an inverted triangle, which honestly, yeah, did not feel good. So I let go immediately. Now, let's see how I'm gonna approach the turtle from here. My opponent did feel a little bit weaker than me. He was a bit smaller, so I'm not sure why didn't he fight at 7-7. But I'm just gonna, yeah, take advantage of that, of course. It is competition after all. So I get to belly down, which is my favorite position. I'm not sure why I wasn't that good at controlling him, even though I feel like I should have been able to submit him here. But I put some hip pressure. I try to extend the distance between his elbows and knees as much as possible, so I'm gonna bring his elbows away from his body. That pretty much prevents him from standing up at all, and I'm gonna be able to put as much pressure as possible into his lower back and back. Now from here, it is true that I can't really submit him, but I am at least controlling him, putting some weight in, getting his stamina bar lower. And I go for a shitty armbar. even shittier probably than the cameraman work that just happened here. And then we end up in sort of a shitty guard. Now we're gonna get reset in the center with a little whoop. Yeah, perfect. That just shows my opponent how relaxed I am, so I'm trying to always have a fight even though the match is currently paused. I'm still going on for that psychological warfare, and we go. I immediately grab a grip, which honestly I don't think I had that before the reset, but fuck it, let's see what happens here. My opponent's kind of putting his weight on me. I'm just trying to pummel to the inside. He goes for a toe hold. I go for one of myself. I defend it, and from here I heard a little pop. Wasn't really going for it, but I also didn't feel a tap until the very last second. So yeah, I kind of really felt bad for my opponent. Yeah, wasn't not the most pleasant moment, but that is part of the competition. Gets raised, and I raised my opponent's hand because he actually never stopped fighting, even the matches after, and he showed that he's a fucking warrior.
Early down, back control.
Third match is about to start. I was a tiny bit more tired, of course, and the break between the second and third match was about half an hour, so I was feeling, way too relaxed. I didn't feel like wrestling actually at that moment, so I was about to change my strategy. I just stripped the collar ties, and as soon as I saw an opportunity, I was about to do something very dumb, which is exactly this. I'm about to sit down, try an armbar. I failed miserably, which is why I'm also laughing during the match itself. Probably my opponent was laughing. But what I see is actually that he's really bad with my guard. I stand up, just testing him around, sit down again. I should have gone for a double kazushi, which means I put my feet behind his and I push on his knees, making him fall down, but I'm having way too much fun, smiling, laughing. Energy while waiting for an opportunity, and as soon as I see it, I shoot for the legs. I sit up wrestle and I get the guy down. I even look at the referee telling him, hey man, you want to reset us? And he does. So now from here my opponent exposes back. We get to a turtle position, and I think I make a mistake here to expose my arm a bit too much. He rolls me over and I manage to get his back on the way, so that's not too bad. From here my goal is to get both hooks in, extend his body to manage to get some space for my leg in. He's fighting the hook, of course, and he's trying to get to a turtle position, get on top. Obviously, I don't want that, I guess, because I'm his opponent. But from here, at least, I managed to get him back towards my coach. I want to extend his back, or at least isolate an arm. Didn't really work out. So from here, I try to go for a shitty choke. I'm thinking what I should do. So I step on the floor and I push off, trying to get him towards the floor. Belly down position. Finally, from here, it's easy to just get the arm in the neck and squeeze a bit. Fortunately, I don't have video footage of my last fight, but let's just say that this is a very good approximation of what happened. Just me crying, being sad, and then getting submitted, and then crying some more. So yeah, that's how I won my yet another silver medal.